Today, we're talking about Taiwan's growing crypto market. The country recently approved 24 crypto platforms to be registered under Taiwan's Money Laundering Control Act. Wu Network is one of the first to be approved. Here now is Wu Network's co-founder, Jack Tan, and Chloe Tsai, head of legal and AML. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks. Great to be here.
Hello. Excited to be here.
Absolutely glad to have you both. And with this new approval, out of the 24 crypto platforms, Wu Network was selected. What does this approval mean for your company, Jack?
Well, I mean, it's, this industry is headed towards more regulation, not less. As we can see with what's going on in the US, what's going on in Taiwan, Europe. The first thing that we want to make clear is that our company is positioned to take advantage of more regulation coming down. And so it means that in Taiwan, we can do more active marketing. We can more easily open bank accounts and have that fiat channel, which is very important to a lot of the users. Yeah.
And that's sort of where Chloe comes in, right? So tell us a little bit, Chloe, about how you're establishing the standards needed for Wu Network to progress into the future.
Right. So basically, under Taiwanese AML Act, as a crypto exchange, we are obligated to implement the KYC measures. We are required to conduct risk assessment of our customers and also to closely monitor the transactions that happen across our platform. And then whenever there's any suspicious activity, we have the duty to report to the local FIU, which was the designated agency that takes up all of those suspicious reporting. So that's basically it.
Mm-hmm. And thus far, Chloe, what has been your experience with the regulators? Overall positive? Has it been sort of, pushback? What types of things have you experienced?
Right. I think the Taiwanese regulators are pretty open and they are very willing to work with the industry players here when we are building up our AML measures. And they are very accessible to the industry in Taiwan as well. So I think overall very positive.
Yeah, which is great because, you have some countries where you can't get them on the phone for weeks or you can write emails and may not hear for months. So that's always positive. Yeah, absolutely. and Jack, jumping to you, your company is based in Poland and Taiwan, and your liquidity platform is the only foreign applicant included in the list. Tell us a little bit about the market potential in Taiwan and why that was the choice.
I mean, Taiwan's been a technical innovator for the past few decades, actually. One of the reasons why we chose to be in Taiwan in the first place was access to great talent. And the second was the more open attitude for regulators. And so, with this kind of, government and with this kind of more tech-savvy population and workforce, I think crypto adoption goes hand in hand with that. And as you can see, like on many of the global exchanges, actually, the volume from Taiwan is quite high. And we're really looking forward to bringing our products in a more visible way to this market.
And I have to speak anecdotally here. One of the best crypto developers I've ever met in my life is from Taiwan. So I hear you there, Jack, where you say the talent is definitely available there. And, one of the requirements was to create an independent Taiwan app. How does it differ from some of the other areas you serve, Jack?
An independent app is not easy to do, but we are planning for this, right, to be absolutely compliant. What this means is that we can only offer certain products in Taiwan, such as spot. We cannot offer futures. We could probably offer some earned products in a certain way. But, at the end of the day, we are able to offer, one of the best liquidity on the market. So traders and users get the best execution quality. No matter if they're trading on the Taiwan application or the global application. And, it'll be an easy switch for users from the local to the global apps, such that they can enjoy different features.
Oh, yeah. And having choices is always good, right, for the consumer. And great to see that app is being built. I know how tough that is. So great to see that. And, Chloe, I don't know if you heard this morning, but Kim Kardashian, she actually got fined by the SEC for her promotion of a cryptocurrency. Do you think that this sort of similar regulation will come from the Taiwanese SEC in regards to promotion for the Wu network?
Well, I personally don't see that coming very soon under the current regulatory environment here. I think the US definitely has a stricter stance coming towards securities tokens, and that's why the incident happened this morning. However, I think right now, Taiwanese regulators has a more permissive attitude towards the crypto industry here. They regulate certain aspects of this industry, including AML, but securities, which is now not clearly regulated, we could probably expect more articulated guidelines to be issued soon. We see the ambition there. We see their intention to oversee such products being offered. But before any clear guidelines are issued, I think there's still room to be discussed.
Yes, and securities law is always something that's brought up in the industry. Any concerns there as far as future products, meaning that you offer something today and maybe securities law steps in and says that that's not correct? Any issues there or any concerns?
Yes. Again, it's not written anywhere. It's not written in the regulations as the AML laws are existing at the point. But during our application process, during our discussions with the regulators, we understand that the futures products or even margin products, margin spot trading products are currently not encouraged to be offered by crypto exchanges. It can be discussed maybe further down the road, but at this point, our independent Taiwanese application will not offer such riskier products.
Yep, beautiful to hear. And Jack, moving from that, there are 24 crypto platforms that got approved. What makes Wu Network different?
Sure. I mean, from day one, we tried to really focus on our target audience, which is the people who are very excited about trading and investing. It's less about the pure retail, right? So if you look at other exchanges, they offer credit cards and all sorts of things, right? When you go to their app, for us, it's all about the trading and access to really good products. Because we come from the trading world, and we always try to remember that and try to bring products that would excite ourselves. So I think the focus on execution quality, delivering a great trading experience at zero fees, and offering really high quality earned products that don't have a very small limit, right? Like many exchanges do. I think that's how we can really excite people who love trading and investing.
And with these new additions to your platform and going forward. Do you see an increase in activity thus far in Taiwan over the past few years?
Well, this is anecdotal, right? So we do see activity increasing in Taiwan in the crypto community on a lot of other platforms which do more active marketing. We haven't done any active marketing in Taiwan, but we want to start, and getting this approval by the regulator is a huge first step for us.
And once you get those approvals by the regulator for different products, and you can move forward with your application, one of the things that people have stated is a digital sandbox can help with some of that innovation. When that digital sandbox has been created, Chloe, do you think that input from yourself as well as other applications should be held at a higher standard than just regulators?
Well, yes, I think the general response to that regulatory sandbox, that regime, was not very suitable for like early stage startup like us or any other crypto exchanges in Taiwan. Based on my understanding, there hasn't been like any crypto exchange that has tried to apply for a project in that sandbox just yet. So.
Yep, and as we move forward, Jack, I wanted to ask the future of crypto in Taiwan. What do you see there with your application and in the broader retail as well as investment area for crypto? Where do you see it heading in Taiwan?
Well, I think it's going to be a lot more competitive in Taiwan, right? With us getting this approval, we're able to provide zero-fee trading for everyone, and at the very best execution quality people can expect from a crypto exchange. Bringing this to Taiwan, I think it really raises the bar for competition, and at the end of the day, delivering a lot more value to the end user. I remember when crypto first started in Taiwan, there were a lot of kind of horror stories, right? Like people buying and selling Bitcoin to USDT, but then losing like 10% on the trade, just buy and sell at market price. So I think this type of scenario will not occur once the bar is raised. But I think the same thing that bothers users in Taiwan, I think occurs in other areas as well, right? Like everybody just wants really quality access to good opportunities, whether it's buying a token, investing into Bitcoin and selling it in active trading, or it's like putting your savings into some sort of higher yielding product. Everyone has those needs, right? And it's a good thing that the regulation in Taiwan is semi-open, right? Especially compared to its neighbors, so that there's oversight, there's transparency. At the end of the day, people are getting higher quality service and products in the crypto space in Taiwan, and I think that will actually help the adoption